Welcome to Romania. A country in Eastern Europe where ancient stories blend with magnificent natural beauty. When people think of Romania, many immediately think of Dracula and the mysterious region of Transylvania. But Romania is not only about its famous legends. It is also a nation with a very unique charm, with majestic mountains, peaceful old villages, and vibrant modern cities full of life. In this video, we will begin a journey to explore Romania in the most gentle, relaxing way. I want to take you to the most beautiful and characteristic places of this country. We will stop in Bucharest, the lively capital, where architectural styles blend classical and modern elements. We will visit Transylvania, a land tied to legends, but in reality incredibly poetic, with pine forests, castles, and small towns that look like they came straight out of a fairy tale movie. Not only that, Romania also has some of the most spectacular roads in Europe, centuries-old monasteries, and a culture rich in identity and tradition. Every place we pass through carries its own story, making visitors feel both close and curious to learn more. Join me on this journey. Whether you have never set foot in Romania or have already heard many stories about it, I believe this video will bring you a new perspective. A Romania that is ancient yet modern, mysterious yet friendly, and truly worth discovering. Before we begin our journey, we have a small challenge for you. Which city is the capital of Romania and is often called the Paris of the East? Brasov. A charming city nestled in the Carpathian Mountains of Transylvania. With a long history dating back to 1211, it creates a unique blend of medieval character, captivating natural scenery, and vibrant cultural life. Let's explore the elements that make Brasov one of Romania's standout destinations. Located in the heart of the country, Brasov has around 250,000 inhabitants and enjoys a mild continental climate with 4 distinct seasons, making it suitable for exploration all year round. Built by the Teutonic Knights, Brasov quickly became an important medieval trading center, and traces of this history appear throughout the city. One of Brasov's iconic landmarks is the Black Church. This impressive Gothic structure is the largest Gothic church in Romania. Its massive scale and classic details reflect the deep historical layers of Brasov. Council Square, or Piața Sfatului, is the lively central area of Brasov, surrounded by striking Baroque buildings. This square once served as a market in medieval times and is home to the old council house, a prominent highlight. As you stroll around the square, you can feel the flow of history blending seamlessly with modern life. For visitors who love outdoor activities, hiking Mount Tampa is an experience not to be missed. Several trails lead to the summit, where you can enjoy a panoramic view over Brasov. Wandering along Brasov's medieval streets feels like stepping back in time. Don't forget Stratus Fori, one of the narrowest passageways in Europe. The walls and towers of the old town add to the city's charm, along with picturesque streets lined with cafes and local shops, perfect for a relaxing afternoon. Brasov's medieval Saxon architecture is a distinctive attraction, reflecting the legacy of Saxon settlers. Preserving these features offers a unique perspective on the city's history. A trip to Brasov is also closely associated with the Dracula legend. Although the connection between Vlad the Impaler and Dracula is more myth than fact, nearby Bran Castle still adds a dramatic flair to the region. Brasov is also rich in tradition. The Juni Brasov Festival is a vibrant event featuring traditional costumes and horseback processions. In terms of cuisine, Brasov offers many delicious local specialties. You can enjoy sarmale and papanasi, along with regional drinks such as wines from the Tara area and craft beers. Attractions near Brasov are also well worth a visit. Poiana Brasov is a famous ski resort, and in summer it becomes an ideal place for hiking and cycling. The fortified church of Prejma, recognized by UNESCO, is a must-see landmark and an excellent example of a defensive church. Rasnov Fortress, a medieval defensive structure that has stood the test of time, located about 15 kilometers from Brasov. Built in the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights as part of a defensive system for the villages of Transylvania, this fortress offers a clear window into Romania's history, inviting you to uncover its hidden stories. As one of the best preserved medieval fortresses in Transylvania, Rasnov showcases the ingenuity and resilience of its builders. Have you ever wondered what life was like inside a medieval fortress? Visiting Rasnov feels like stepping back in time. Its overall layout and defensive elements, such as watchtowers and walls, tell the story of the art of strategy. Inside the fortress, there is also a chapel with distinctive historical and architectural value. You can explore on your own or join a guided tour to better understand the context and role of the fortress. Viewpoints allow you to admire sweeping views of the surrounding area, perfect for capturing striking moments. Did you know that Rasnov has served as the setting for many films thanks to its authentic medieval appearance, which feels like a ready-made movie scene? The fortress also hosts educational exhibitions that display artifacts and present the local history. The experience does not end there. Take part in the medieval festivals. These events recreate the old-time atmosphere with costumes, sounds, and activities that make you feel as if you have returned to the past. If you are traveling with family, be sure to stop by the nearby dinosaur park, a very worthwhile place for fun. The town of Rasnov is also appealing, with historic buildings and local shops for you to explore. Small museums and cultural activities add depth to the trip, reflecting the region's rich heritage. Bran Castle. Located on the border between Transylvania and Wallachia, Bran Castle is one of the most iconic symbols of Romania, often known as Dracula's Castle. This 14th century fortress has a deep history and a mysterious atmosphere that draws visitors from all over the world. Did you know that it was originally built to defend against invading armies? Thanks to its strategic location and solid structure, it once played a vital role in the defense system. As you approach the castle, you will be struck by its towering silhouette and Gothic style. Inside, the layout and distinctive architectural details stand out: winding staircases, narrow corridors, and secret passages that create a truly engaging sense of exploration. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to walk through a place tied to legends? The castle also houses a museum that presents the history of Bran and its royal connections. Did you know that Queen Marie of Romania once used this place as a royal residence? The exhibitions inside the castle include royal artifacts, antique furniture, and personal items, offering an intimate glimpse into the lives of Romania's royalty. Stepping out into the courtyard, you will see beautiful gardens, an old well, and many outdoor details that enhance the castle's charm. Try to imagine all the stories these walls have witnessed. Want a deeper experience? Join a guided tour to fully understand the history and legends surrounding the castle. Or, if you prefer to explore at your own pace, a self-guided visit allows you to absorb the ancient atmosphere in your own way. For those who enjoy a thrill, special night tours offer a chilling and unforgettable experience. One of the most fascinating aspects of Bran Castle is its association with the figure of Dracula. Although the link between Vlad the Impaler and Dracula is more legend than fact, it is still exciting to learn how Bram Stoker's Dracula has shaped the castle's story and the local tourism industry. If you have extra time, don't miss the surrounding areas. The charming village of Bran is perfect for leisurely walks, with markets and local shops to explore. For nature lovers, Piatra Craiului National Park offers hiking and outdoor activities just a short distance away. Sinaia. Nestled in the Apuseni Mountains in Prahova County, Sinaia is often considered the jewel of the Carpathians. This mountain resort town offers a blend of natural scenery, historical depth, and distinctive local culture. Get ready to discover what makes Sinaia stand out. Did you know that Sinaia developed in the late 17th century around Sinaia Monastery? This beautiful monastery is not only the origin of the town, but also an important religious and historical site. Its architecture and peaceful atmosphere make it a place you should not miss. For those who love outdoor activities, Sinaia offers many options such as hiking trails, the Apuseni Mountains feature impressive routes, and if you prefer a gentler experience, cable car rides will give you wide, open views. In the cold season, Sinaia becomes an ideal ski destination, with slopes that cater to both beginners and experienced athletes. Exploring the town itself is also a delightful journey. Old streets, characteristic cafes, and local shops give Sinaia its own charm. Have you ever tried traditional Romanian cuisine in a mountain setting? Restaurants serve delicious mountain specialties, while cafes offer tasty desserts along with beautiful views. Sinaia has long been a favorite retreat of Romanian royalty, especially King Carol I. This royal connection lends an elegant atmosphere to the entire town. If you have time to explore nearby areas, don't miss Peles Castle. We will learn more about the castle later, but it is worth noting its close location and historical ties with the town. Peles Castle lies hidden in the Carpathians near Sinaia. Here we have a small question for you. Which mountain range is considered the backbone of Romania's landscape, running across much of the country? Peles Castle. A striking landmark, built between 1873 and 1914. This masterpiece was commissioned by King Carol I of Romania and is regarded as one of the most beautiful castles in Europe. Are you ready to discover what makes Peles Castle a prime example of German Neo-Renaissance architecture? As you approach the castle, its magnificent style and intricate details immediately catch your eye. Have you ever seen a castle with such an elegant blend of styles? The interior is just as impressive. The Hall of Honor, with its grand staircase and richly carved woodwork, sets the tone for the entire visit. The library preserves rare books and even features secret passages, just like a dream for book lovers. The music room displays beautiful instruments and decorative details that reflect the royal family's love of the arts. The gardens designed around Peles Castle are an ideal place for a leisurely walk. Have you ever strolled through gardens that feel like they came out of a fairy tale? Statues and fountains add to the appeal, creating a peaceful atmosphere for relaxation and photography to expand your experience. You can also visit Timisoara Castle, a smaller yet captivating residence built for King Ferdinand and Queen Marie, located within the same estate. What can you do at Peles Castle? Both guided tours and self-guided visits are available, allowing you to explore the castle at your own pace. Special themed tours offer deeper insight into the history and stories connected to the castle. The gardens also feature walking paths and pleasant picnic spots, making this an ideal destination for a full day of sightseeing. Did you know that Peles Castle was one of the first castles in Europe to have electricity, central heating, and a central vacuum system? These innovations made it a state-of-the-art technical achievement for its time. The castle's architecture and stunning setting have also turned it into a filming location for many movies. Can you imagine the scenes shot here? Peles Castle has a long tradition as a royal residence, especially associated with King Carol III and Queen Marie. Reaching Peles Castle is very convenient, thanks to train connections from Bucharest, car rentals, and flexible shuttle services. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. This small action is a big source of motivation for us to keep bringing you more interesting content. Transfagarasan Highway. The Transfagarasan Highway is known as one of the most spectacular roads in the world. The road winds through the majestic Transfagarasan Mountains, which form a large part of the Carpathian range. Built between 1970 and 1974 on the orders of Nicolae Ceausescu, this route is often called Ceausescu's Folly. As you travel along the Transfagarasan, you can take in sweeping views of valleys and lakes set among the Carpathians. Sharp hairpin turns, steep climbs, and beautiful scenery at every stretch create a dramatic experience. Have you ever driven on a road where every curve reveals a different and striking view? One of the Transfagarasan's highlights is Balea Lake, a glacial lake at the highest point of the road, surrounded by peaks that keep their snow even in summer. It is an ideal place to stop and enjoy the landscape. Imagine yourself standing by the calm lakeshore, where the mountains are reflected in the clear blue water. Driving and motorbike enthusiasts often choose the Transfagarasan to challenge themselves on this demanding route. The combination of tight bends and steep gradients makes for a truly memorable journey. Meanwhile, hiking trails branching off from the road lead you deeper into the mountains, opening up even more opportunities for exploration. This road once appeared on the show Top Gear, where it was praised as the best driving road in the world. Building such a grand mountain road was far from easy. Constructed largely by the army, it cost many lives during its construction. Have you ever wondered what makes a mountain road this impressive? Legends and cultural stories add even more charm to this route. One of the most told legends is directly tied to the Fagaras range. According to the story, this land once belonged to giants, who were believed to have shaped the valleys and peaks with their strength, leaving behind the landscape we see today. Another legend speaks of treasure buried deep in the mountains. It is said that the ancient Dacians, foreseeing their defeat by the Romans, hid large amounts of gold and precious artifacts in the caves and tunnels of the Fagaras range. Many treasure hunters have searched for these riches, but none have succeeded so far. Sibiu. Located in the heart of Transylvania, Sibiu is a city where history, culture, and distinctive architecture blend in harmony. Founded in the 12th century by Saxon settlers, Sibiu later held the title of European Capital of Culture in 2007. Sibiu stands out for its well-preserved medieval architecture and vibrant cultural life. The large square, Piazza Mare, is the heart of the city, surrounded by historic buildings and landmarks. Imagine yourself standing in a place that has served as Sibiu's main gathering point for centuries. One of Sibiu's symbols is the Council Tower. Have you ever climbed an old tower to see a city from above? From here, you can admire the red rooftops and narrow streets near the Brukenthal National Museum, one of Romania's oldest and finest museums, showcasing an impressive collection of historical, artistic, and cultural artifacts. The Evangelical Church, a notable Gothic building, is another must-see. Its soaring spires and intricate details reflect Sibiu's rich architectural heritage. Can you picture the centuries of history that this building has witnessed? Exploring Sibiu's old town feels like going back in time. Walking tours lead you through narrow alleys and hidden passages, revealing many stories and secrets of the city. Did you know Sibiu was once the European Capital of Culture in 2007? This title highlights its lively cultural atmosphere and strong commitment to the arts. One of Sibiu's most unusual architectural features is its eyes on the rooftops, the attic windows that look like they are watching the city. you notice how these roof windows seem to gaze down over the streets? This design adds a touch of mystery and charm to the city's skyline. Sighisoara. Imagine yourself stepping into a place where history blends with legend. Sighisoara, a beautifully preserved medieval town in Transylvania, is exactly such a destination. Founded in the 12th century by Saxon settlers, this town is one of the best preserved medieval urban centers in Europe and is also the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure who inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. Are you ready to explore the uniquely charming streets of Sighisoara? The Sighisoara citadel is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and as you walk along its cobblestone streets, you feel as if you have been taken back several centuries. Have you ever walked through a medieval fortress that is still inhabited today? The narrow, winding passageways inside the citadel are lined with well-preserved, colorful houses that tell stories passed down through generations. One of Sighisoara's most prominent landmarks is the clock tower. Climbing to the top of this ancient tower, you can enjoy panoramic views of the town and the surrounding countryside. Inside the tower, the History Museum presents the rich development of Sighisoara over time. Another must-see spot is the house where Vlad the Impaler was born, and what better place to learn about him than the very house of his birth. The church on the hill is another notable architectural highlight in Sighisoara. This Gothic church, together with the nearby cemetery, offers a peaceful setting and a glimpse into medieval religious life. Climbing the covered staircase that leads to the church is also an interesting experience. Cluj-Napoca. Located in northwestern Romania, Cluj-Napoca is a lively city where history, culture, and modern life come together in harmony. The city was founded by the Romans in the 2nd century AD and was once known as Napoca in ancient times. Today, Cluj-Napoca is an important cultural, educational, and economic center of the Transylvania region. Are you ready to discover this vibrant city? One of Cluj-Napoca's most iconic landmarks is St. Michael's Church, a striking Gothic building and one of the largest churches in Romania. Have you ever been amazed by architecture like this? Its intricate details and soaring bell tower are living proof of the city's long history. Another key stop is the Matthias Corvinus House, the birthplace of King Matthias Corvinus. This old building now serves as a museum, offering an intriguing look into the life of one of Hungary's most famous kings. Exploring Cluj-Napoca's old town is a fascinating experience. Historic streets are lined with old buildings, cafes, and shops. Walking tours help you discover lesser-known corners and historic landmarks. Have you ever felt a city come alive beneath your feet as you walk its streets? Cluj-Napoca is also famous for its rich cultural life. The large student population creates a youthful and energetic atmosphere. Did you know that Cluj-Napoca is sometimes called the Silicon Valley of Romania? Its rapidly growing tech industry has brought a modern edge to this historically rich city. If you want to explore the surrounding area, don't miss Turda Salt Mine. This underground wonder, located a short distance from Cluj-Napoca, offers a unique journey through spectacular salt walls, vast chambers, and a shimmering underground lake dating back to Roman times. The mine also features modern attractions such as a Ferris wheel and boat rides below ground, making it an ideal destination for both history enthusiasts and adventure seekers. Apuseni Mountains. Imagine a place where natural beauty blends with the spirit of adventure and tradition. That is the Apuseni Mountains, in the western part of the Carpathian Range in Transylvania. Famous for its cave systems, stunning landscapes, and unique geological formations, the Apuseni Range is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers. One of the most remarkable sights in Apuseni is Sighisoara Cave, home to one of the largest underground glaciers in the world. Have you ever explored a cave that shelters a glacier? In addition, the Peles Plateau is another highlight, with wide-open scenery, numerous caves, sinkholes, and a variety of hiking routes. Whether you are an experienced hiker or simply enjoy gentle walks, the Apuseni Mountains have a trail for you. The Apuseni Mountains are also rich in flora and fauna and are home to many wild species. You might encounter bears, lynx, or a variety of birds. Imagine the moment you spot a bear in its natural habitat. The area is also dotted with traditional villages, where you can experience the culture and warm hospitality that Romania is known for. Local customs are still preserved and remain strong here. When it comes to food, local restaurants serve traditional mountain dishes made mainly with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Farm-style meals are a common way of dining in the Apuseni region. Getting to the Apuseni Mountains is part of the adventure, with mountain roads that can be reached by car. Once you arrive, guided trails and local transport options help you explore this beautiful region more easily. Corvin Castle. Step into a world where history blends with legend. Corvin Castle in Hunedoara, Transylvania, is one of the largest and most impressive castles in Europe. Built in the 15th century by John Hunyadi, this vast structure is a prime example of Gothic Renaissance architecture. Are you ready to discover the grandeur and mystery of Corvin Castle? As you approach the castle, the large drawbridge and towering turrets immediately catch your eye. Architectural features such as decorated towers and wide courtyards clearly reflect the historical importance of the site. One of the castle's highlights is the Knights' Hall, a spacious room that once hosted feasts and ceremonies. Imagine medieval banquets taking place here, filled with music, dancing, and laughter. Another fascinating area is the cell said to have imprisoned Vlad the Impaler. Legend has it that Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration for the character of Dracula, was once held captive in this very castle. Can you imagine the dark stories these walls might tell? Capistrano Tower, named after a visiting monk, features a beautiful fresco that adds an artistic touch to the castle. As you continue your exploration, many more intriguing details slowly reveal themselves. Whether you join a guided tour with a knowledgeable guide or wander at your own pace, there is plenty to see and learn. Interactive exhibits vividly recreate medieval life right before your eyes. Corvin Castle is also famous for its captivating stories and unique features. Did you know it has been used as a set for many films and television shows? Its reputation for being haunted adds even more curiosity, with tales of ghosts and strange phenomena attracting many adventurous visitors. Would you dare to walk its supposedly haunted corridors at night? Timisoara, also known as the City of Flowers and the Little Vienna. It is a beautiful city in western Romania, standing out for its eye-catching architecture and vibrant cultural life. Located in the Banat region, it is an important economic and cultural center. Union Square, Piața Unirii, is an ideal place to start exploring, surrounded by Baroque buildings and historic landmarks. Victory Square, Piața Victoriei, is another symbolic spot, closely associated with the Romanian Revolution of 1989. Timisoara is also notable for its Orthodox cathedral, which features distinctive Romanian architecture. Strolling through the city between the two squares allows you to clearly feel its history and vibrant cultural rhythm. Those who love museums can visit the Banat Museum and the Revolution Museum. The city is also famous for its many parks, especially Central Park and the Rose Park, which are ideal places to relax in nature. Thank you for accompanying us on this wonderful journey to explore Romania. We hope you have found the inspiration to visit Romania and experience the special values of this country for yourself. Share the moments you loved most during this exploration in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel to follow many more travel journeys. Remember to turn on the bell icon so you don't miss our latest videos. See you again in the next adventure. Wishing you many joyful journeys.